Hello, this is Imi from iTradeAIMS. Thank you for joining my channel. Today in this video, I'm going to show you how I traded DAX 30 this Friday, 7th of August. And please subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so you get a notification every time there's a new video. Today's NFP day, so we trade the market a little bit differently on NFP. The way we trade DAX, it's not very different. Today I'm going to show you a slightly different chart, slightly different template that I use. We call it the seed method. So a few days ago I released a video called the simple method. This uses the same concept but is slightly different. We call it the seed method. So a normal strategy is the setup one strategy, that strategy that you normally see in other videos that we have. Normally you'll see the setup one strategy. That's our main strategy. From the setup one strategy, in 2013 we learned how to trade the seed method. After we traded the seed method in 2014, we started trading the fruit method, which was a reversal method, and in 2016, probably 15 somewhere, we started trading the hunt methodology properly. So in the hunt methodology, we trade the setup one breakout into wave 5, and within that wave 5, when there's a pullback, we have seed signals, seed and the cherry signals. They are for pullback signals and continuation trade. But in this video today, I've traded, and actually the entire week I've traded the methodology that we discovered in 2013, which we call the seed method. So I'm using the seed on its entirety. In this video you will go through how we dealt with the market as it opened on this NFP day. Normally people don't trade on NFP, which is a good idea, but the instrument that we trade, DAX 30, allows us to actually trade on almost every day because it's highly volatile, and its high volatility is what stops people from trading it, but it's the very reason that actually allows our strategy to excel. The very reason that people don't trade DAX is high volatility, and we use it to our advantage. So in this video you will see how the market breaks out, then comes down, and then why I stopped trading for a while. Then I set my alarm mechanism, which allows me to come back to the screen. So when that triggered, I came back to the screen, and then I took this trade. So let's have a look at it. Okay, so we waited through London Open today. Price went up, came down, took a short here, did not work, break even. Waited, then left the screen, set alerts. I was looking at this, and as soon as the market moved quickly and fast, I got my alerts, got to the screen, waited for the breakout, and as you can see I marked those levels. Price came back to it, hit that EMA and hit those levels. This box region creates a nice cherry signal, and I'm short. Now all I have to do is trail the candles. So the market has moved 1 hour in my favor. We have taken half off, so now we can keep the stop loss at where it was, and the hope is that it will retest these levels and continue to drop. Below these levels we still have a few levels to the left to contend, and then we have a lot of levels there, but I don't know how the market's going to react once it goes below this. I can say we have all this space underneath it, but for now all we have to do is turn this trade into a nice 3, 4, 5, 10x runner. One more opportunity. We are going to take it. Okay, so now we have 2 entries, and the second one will be turned into a break even at this level, at 35. Script is working in the background. It will do that for us. Okay, there we go. We have the second entry as break even as well. So this is looking pretty good now. We are right now banked with 1% and 1% running profit. That's it. The market is moving nicely. 3 or 4 hour in our favor. That's 3 hour on this one. I'll take one off. And I will take some of that off as well. Bit like this and like that, and now I'm going to let the rest of it run until it stops. So it's only recently started, so we're going to let it run. It's running pretty nicely. This is a pretty good 3-hour trade. If it's like just a simple trade, one signal here, 9 stop loss, 30 profit right there in front of you. But we are seeing all the levels getting smashed, these final levels getting tested. This level here, so all those levels to the left, and this could be a pretty good target point. So it has rebounded around those levels, so I have taken my final exit on that as well. It's strange that there we go. So 35 there, right at that level. So if you were aware of that level, I was aware of it. Yesterday's low is always an important level. Price will react to it. So on the M1 chart, it becomes a very good target. So a pretty good trade, 9 risk, 35 profit, then another one 9 risk and 14 profit on that. So not bad at all. Now I'm thinking if I had 2 entries, probably, you know, should have taken 22 on that one as well. And if I'd done that, yeah, this was a bit impulsive exit towards the end because I didn't want to. I was prepared to actually let it run and do its pullback and maybe continue afterwards. But then I had a change of mind. Looked at the support level. I'm thinking it's going to go all the way up, and I thought, okay, let's just get out of all of this position. Because I was down 1% in the morning because I took this trade, so that was like half. I took this, that was break even, because I took half on this, so I had half off on this one, and because this was 0.5% risk down and this was 0.25% risk off, because the risk was, when I took the trade, risk was half, and then I took half of that, so I was quarter up, then I was left with quarter. And then I took this here, took another quarter, but that I'm actually getting confused now why I was down. Okay, so I was down because although I don't do it, but for some reason, did I see it as a very strong breakout at that moment? so that I went with whole 1% on that. And then when it broke out here, I had a little lack of discipline. Hold on, let me just bring that trade. I'm going to plot all my trades today. So that's one. Started with that. Yes, I can see now. This is a full 1% risk, which was kind of okay, because if it went in my favor, and it was one of those days, you know, the way you can see how it broke out strong. So if it was going to break out, and suppose, you know, a 9 stop loss, and it went like 50, and DAX can go 50 like a joke. If it went all the way up, let's say it went, let's say 60, right? Or even 45. So that's 1:5, and with half close, this would have been 2.5 to 3% profit anyway. Anyway, so I did that. Then I made a mistake, which was, this is an impulsive trade, discipline 0 here. Definitely not the type of trade that I want to take. I just based it on the breakout of these levels here. It's that fear of missing out, like, oh, what if it breaks out and doesn't stop for me? That's just bullshit, because it did later on, and then I took that. And this one, so when this one was opened around here, based on this support to the left, I closed half on both of them, and then it went up. Both of them got closed, because after I waited through this. And then after the second bounce here, I thought, okay, now it's enough. I was looking at all of this price action, right? 84 points. I said, all right, so it doesn't have enough power left to go down, and it's NFP day anyway. These levels are not letting it go down. More buyers are coming in. I got out. But then it bounced off those levels. See this level? It bounced off, created the cherry signal, the bearish reversal candle. I went short, sold half here again, brought stop loss to break even, price went straight up. And so all of these entries, this one, and this one, they can turn into massive winners on the days when it moves. So you gotta keep taking them. Now that I've taken 1, 2, 3, 4 attempts, I stopped myself from taking anything after that. I then set levels, and this is important, that you, as a day trader, let's say you're trading the DAX, or you're trading the US 30, or any index, or anything, any instrument, even if it's a stock or a bunch of stocks that you trade on the 1 minute or the 5 minute charts. Your job, first of all, is that you want it to move, and you want it to move in a clear direction. And this was a good move, but it needed to follow through after this seed here. It did a pullback, which was pretty okay pullback, as you can see here. You know, around these levels, around this level, it consolidated, took the long, didn't continue. That's fine. That's one. Tried it on the second side as well. Now, normally when it does that, I won't try it on the other side, but it went really, really strongly down. And when it did, I thought, okay, now it's going to go down. So we tried it. It didn't work. Then I left it, because then I created this zone for me to say, okay, now I want the price to break at least this level and these established levels. And I set alarms. Luckily for me, when I went out of the trading room, came back, I saw this consolidation level, and on the on the M1 chart, you can see it was, and then this is what you should be trading, not the chart that I'm showing you today. So if you're a member of AIMS and you start with this beautiful safe template. So all this time you had no setup. Even if you had this setup, red dot, you had levels to your left too close, so you wouldn't have taken it. But anyway, that's where, if you took here and here, it would be either rent or a break even for you. And then after that, you had this setup. So when I saw this, I was looking at it and I thought, okay, I can either take it here, but because I have stopped myself from taking the trade unless and until it breaks these levels. I'm going to wait for that. Waited for the breakout. As soon as the breakout happened, I wanted this nice clean pullback. It did the clean pullback. I took this signal. Then the seed happened, as you saw in the video. I took that as well, and that's it. So with the standard method that we have, you don't have to look at the support, resistance, or anything like that, not on the higher time frames. If you're just starting the day and you're on M5, just put a level here, put a level here. Why did I put it here? It's because of this level and this level, right? It's pre-market, so when the market opens, market will react to those levels. Now let's go to the M1, and you see it reacted to this level several times. Then it broke that level. You took the trade here on the cherry. If not that, you took it on the seed, and then you know that it hit those other levels, and you're out around here, either using this. Actually, you'll be out with a 20 or 30 target point of this. So yeah, so I saw this, and I can see all those patterns now on any chart that I see, whether it has indicators or not. I can see it. I actually see this pattern far clearer than anything else. This is a price pattern, and that's all I need. I can see when price is consolidating, and I don't want to trade inside it. You might see them as signals, you know, the seed signals, the inside candles. For me, it's not a signal. Why? I want it like this, like, you know, the way it broke here, pulled back, I'm in. Broke here, pulled back, I'm in. Broke here, that's what it is. This is what I want. And this is what I want, but before that I want this. If it doesn't go sideways, you know, traders get upset when the market goes sideways. I get excited, because when it goes sideways, then it's going to be a breakout. When it's a breakout, I might take the breakout at the lows, or I'll wait, and I would want it to pull back to this line, create a nice clean 2 or 3 candle pullback. I take the trade, bang, that's it. So I hope this video was beneficial to you. I hope you learned something, and if there's anything in your mind, any questions, or if you'd like to join us, please go to www.iTradeAIMS.net, read the page, see what it says. If you like it, the discount is still going on, so you still have a chance to get the product. Instead of the usual $500, you can join us for $200 off. So still on. And if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, so that when there's a new upload, you'll get a notification and you can continue to watch it. You'll also get email every now and then when there's a new upload. Anyway, I could have, if I was paying attention, taken this short here after that zigzag. So I wouldn't take it on the first one. Actually, I could have taken this as well, but the fact that I just got out a few minutes ago, I would definitely not be taking it. But now that I can see that it didn't actually reverse fully up, and then it created this. What's missing in this is that the candle to the left is not a strong, you know, a red candle. So if it was a red candle and then there was this seed, it would have been a lot more interesting, like the way it's making it now. I might take this. See you in a bit.
Thank you for watching. I hope you liked this video, and if yes, please hit the like button. Do you have any questions or ideas for upcoming videos? Then leave a comment. Also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you never miss any future videos. See you next time.